Take care of you.
Well, why don't we go in? Or don't you want to be seen with me?
Quite a number of people have been seen with you. Bracco, for instance. Bracco was with you when he died. Sophie and Oscar were in Mexico. Millie was your girl.
Yeah, but...
You're a dangerous man to be seen with.
Yeah. I guess that's the way you had it planned all along.
I knew what I wanted. That's the difference between us. In this world there are those who give and those who ask, those who do not care to give, those who do not dare to ask. You dared, but you were never quite sure what you were asking for. Now there's nothing more you could hope to beg from me, once rotten. Not money. Certainly not my daughter. Not even your life. Give the gentleman his goose liver.
Well, here we are. I finally got it. Wake up, Mr. Zook. Here's what you've been waiting for. Hey, Mr. Zook.
Volgen.
Jawohl, mein Herr.
Sanctuary?
What?
Try praying for both of us.
I had to go somewhere. Somebody might have run me down in the street. I can't go back to my hotel room. In case you've forgotten, there's a corpse in there. I haven't. I don't suffer from amnesia.
A pity. It is a merciful affliction. It might prove useful in your conversations with the police.
Go to the cops? About you, Raina's father? Do you think I could do that?
I no longer think of you at all.
You don't think of anything else, not anymore. Just me and yourself and Raina. We're all sort of tied up together, the three of us, aren't we?
She's what matters.
What matters to you is what she thinks of you.
Maybe she'd be better off without either one of us.
Don't worry, she's safe with me.
I don't think anyone is ever safe with a blackmailer.
Where will you go now? Where I'll be safe. Safe? I've got a seat in the plane, the last seat.
Where will you fly to?
Spain. You got a castle in Spain, Mr. Arkadin, a regular fortress. That's where I'll be safe with your daughter. To the airport, quick!
Mein Herr, ich habe keinen Befehl von Herrn
Arkadin's
Arkadin.
orders!
Jawohl, mein Herr.
Oslo, Copenhagen und Frankfurt bekannt.
Hello, this is Mr. Gregory Arkadin, secretary here again.
I'm sorry, sir. I told you before, there's nothing. We are completely booked up, sir.
But you'll simply have to hold that flight, I tell you. Mr. Arkadin is racing to the airport now. He's got to be on that plane.
We are completely booked up, sir. This is Christmas.
Listen to me. One of the passengers is a Mr. Guy Van Stratton. You must put that man off the plane. He works for Mr. Arkadin.
Sir, Mr. Van Straten has a reservation.
Miss, I want to send a telegram, please.
Just a moment, please.
Mr. Arkadin is one of the leading shareholders in your airline.
Sorry, sir, but an airline is a public...
Service. Besides, this is Christmas. Kreuzkruzifim, Kruziding, was ist denn das für eine Schweinerei, Camilla? Sauerei, Sauer und verdammter. Hoffentlich wir's mal.
Announcing the departure of Flight 16 for Barcelona and Madrid.
Did you get my telegram off to Spain for me?
Mr. Van Straten, will you please step this way? There's a gentleman waiting to see you.
See me? But what about my plane?
He's promised to give you only a minute.
There's nothing at this late hour.
I want your seat on that plane.
So you can get to talk to Raina before I do? You hired me to buy me off, didn't you? You even thought you could get me to cover up, but you didn't want her to find out.
I want that seat. What's your price?
Too late. Too many people are dead. Zook's dead in my hotel room. Somebody's going to have to hang for that. I don't want it to be me.
If you do see her first, what makes you think she'll believe you? That she hears my story?
She'll hear my story first, Arkadin.
Too bad, Mr. Arkadin. I wish I could help, but...
I must be on that plane! Listen to me, everybody. I must have a seat on that plane. I will pay anything. I'll give you a check now. I'll pay in dollars, any currency. 50 million marks for a seat on that plane. My name is Gregory Arkadin.
Yeah, and I'm Santa Claus!
I'll pay in dollars, any currency.
Merry Christmas!
Raina Arkadin. She's there somewhere in the airport. She's meeting a man called Van Straten. He wired her to meet him. I want to speak to her first. She's there, I tell you, in the airport. Bring her to the radio at once.
Raina!
Well, Chum, what's
Raina, listen,
Senorita Arkadin,
Yes?
it's your father. Something urgent.
I don't care what that is. I've got to talk to you
Now,
first.
okay.
Senorita, I really
Just
think
a
that
minute.
Is Mr. Arkadin...
Okay, what's all the rush with you?
Look, your father's on his way here in a chartered plane. He'll be here any time now.
Exactly.
Now, I know this sounds nutty, but...
Senorita...
Please, will you please excuse us for just a second?
It's all right, oh boy. Mr. Arkadin says that... I'm sorry.
Both of you. You two. Now, look. I want you to pretend to... No, I've told you something.
If it's so important, why shouldn't you really tell me? Why pretend?
Why? Well, I can't go to the cops. They'll be coming after me.
So that's what you're in such a
Not
flap
just the
about.
cops, your father. If he thinks I've talked to you, no, he can't lay a hand on me without proving to you that it's true.
But why use me to trick him?
Because you're all he really cares about. You and what you think of him.
What are you trying to do? Break his heart?
I want to save my life for him.
Senorita, I really think you'd better come now.
My daughter! I want to speak to my daughter!
We don't know his exact position. He's alone, flying himself in a chartered plane. He's been on the radio for quite a while now, asking to talk to you. He sounds... Well, you better speak to him yourself.
I want to talk to her. My daughter! I want to speak to my daughter.
Yes, Father.
Have you seen Van Straten?
Yes, tell him yes. Yes!
Yes, just now.
Don't let him talk to you. Refuse to listen. I beg you, Raina, wait.
Tell him it's too late. Too late!
It's too late. Father! Why don't you answer?
Hey, look.
Is it true that Arkadin's plane's flying around up there empty?
I saved your precious life for you. I had to kill my father to do it. Is there anything else you want from me?
Want to know the real truth?
He was capable of anything.
Once, a long time ago, he was something less than Mr. Arkadin. That's what he couldn't stand having you know about. That he was once something like me. That's why that plane is flying around up there empty. I might as well have thrown him out with my own hands.
He would have done it to you.
Maybe you ought to go after it.
You sure she wouldn't rather be alone?
No, but I would.
Yes, I suppose so. Of course, it is rather awful, but to tell the truth...
Rather awful?
No, I mean, she loved him well enough. But the way he felt about it, well, it wasn't healthy. So perhaps just as well. She's better off without him.
Yeah, better off without me, too. Rather awful.
What did you say?
Losing a girl I love, a beautiful girl who loved me, just inherited $100 million. Rather awful. Maybe you ought to find a better word. Go on, beat it, your lordship. I might just forget myself and take a punch right at your nose.
Oh, yes? And you might get punched back, too, you know?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'd rather be alone.
What are you going to do now?
Drive you into town.
I'll do the driving.